All right, we hot. So we back. I know you see us. I know you see it. It's time to get into it. It's the RoundHouse RoundTable. It's me, Amani T.
Hold on, bro.
I got my brother.
Hold on, bro. All right, can you run that back? I'm sorry.
Bro, that intro was hard, nigga. That intro was hard. Nah, it's cool. We do this, but this is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. We back with the episode 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? RoundHouse RoundTable. It's me, Amani T, my brother, my guy, Hot Take Rod in the building.
Let's get it, man.
We got some shit to talk about. Let's get it.
I swear my glow up in lightning. Hot year, something like lightning. This shit a hit on my psychic. She want me lick, I'm excited. See, I feel that's my business, and that's why I'm business minded. Need a push, get behind it. It's science, apply it. Worst come to worst, you tried it. Get a bag, get inspired. Shoot your shot, just the effort. I admire. You're hired, ain't looking for friends at this point. My circle is small as a point. Yeah, I'd rather send an invoice than hearing a fake on their voice. It sound like a business report. Don't fuck with the business.
One part of the RoundHouse RoundTable, me, Armani T, and I got my homie, my brother.
It's the ROD. Let's get it, man. Let's
Talk about it.
Say please. That's one, please. Don't need no one, that's two, please.
We just about to get straight into this. We're gonna start it off how we do it with the no cap recap of UFC Vegas was 39. Mackenzie Dern versus Rodriguez. And for a while I was wondering, I was like, okay, I understand that they rank, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I really want to watch this, to be honest. Like, I was, and then that's when I sat down, watched it, and I was like, I am so glad I did not miss this opportunity. Yeah. You got to see some world-class jiu-jitsu. And then you got to see some world-class jiu-jitsu defense.
Facts.
One thing I can say about this fight is just like, whenever all that jiu-jitsu and Rodriguez was not playing jiu-jitsu. She was not trying to play the jiu-jitsu game at all.
Smart, though.
Absolutely.
Very smart.
Once she got past all of the submission attempts, it's almost like Mackenzie Dern lost confidence.
Yeah.
And you got to see her. It's almost like she exposed her. It's like, now stand up. And then it's almost like she was almost like not able to do anything standing up. Like, and you can see how Rodriguez was so like composed, sharp, stayed sharp throughout the whole fight. Like
the whole fight, 5 rounds.
The whole fight.
Looking fresh in the 5th round, bro.
Hey, like, all I'm saying is like,
she dangerous, man.
She
that whole
on notice
decision. Yeah, I'm about
on
to
notice.
That whole division is on notice, bro.
I'm about to say strawweight. Watch the fuck out.
And with Mackenzie Dern, like, if any fight, this was the worst fight to not establish your game plan. Like going in the octagon against this female right here, it was just the worst thing you could have asked for. If you're like, all right, cool. If my jiu-jitsu doesn't work, I'm okay with standing up. Unless her name is Marina Rodriguez. Like, work. Yeah. Really beautiful to watch her work. Yeah. I thought Dern had her for a second.
I really want for a second. It was a bunch of times. I was like, God, so many submission attempts that she got out of, and it was just like, wow.
Yeah.
She really put that in question. You know what I'm saying?
And you could tell in Rodriguez's interview that her coaches really keyed in on that. Was staying calm and remaining composed when you get in those, because going against Mackenzie Dern, you're going to get in those situations. There's no way that you're going to avoid that. So the next best thing to do is what? Practice staying calm, practice your technique and your jiu-jitsu defense, and get hats off to Shorty, man.
Exactly. She really got it done, bro.
Yeah, she executed that. executed that, man. It was dominant with the hands, bro. Like the kicks, all that, bro. She was.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like I don't see her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She that sleeper. She the sleeper. Like every division got one. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times. Every division got a sleeper that if they got that opportunity to get that belt right now, they might be going home with that strap. They might be going home for real.
For sure.
So Randy Brown and Jared Gooden. Normally Jared Gooden is like the bigger dude, but like this is the first time that like Jared Gooden is like the smaller dude in this contest. Like Randy Brown was literally stepping on his foot to pop it back into place, like
I saw
in the first round. That is different. that takes all this. This is different right here. Like
that toe was sitting on top of itself, bro. Like
my man was like, determined. Like every time you do anything, kick it out of place, and they'll just sit like that. And he had to pop it, step it back into place.
Beautiful front kick though. That was a flawless front kick. Caught him right on the jaw.
And he extended a little bit too. Like he wanted that motherfucker out.
Yeah. He definitely tried to put his jaw on the back of his neck. One time.
Jared Gooden just stayed strong, just stood through that. But Randy Brown just put on a damn clinic. Like he was striking at will. Like, and he looked sharp. He looked like a problem for welterweight.
70% connection rate today.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like
you get hit with 70% of punches in a UFC fight,
bruh. The speed was different. That's what I'm saying.
Packs,
Randy Brown's speed is different for the welterweight. Like, so that's why I just wonder what he do on the ground. That's my thing. Anytime I see an excellent strike, I just like, what you about to do on the ground? Because you in welterweight, you about to start seeing them wrestlers for real. Like,
you definitely gonna be on the mat.
They gonna try to lay down with you like on God. So that was pretty much that was a good extent of what was going on, you know, of the No Cap recap. They got a lot of people coming up, new guys that making noise in the prelims.
Another thing with Rodriguez, I like the way she used her length. I see a lot of fighters who have the length advantage don't really fight with that length advantage. She really kept her distance. Well, now, of course, I'm assuming that's part of the game plan. Don't let Mackenzie Dern get close. But in other fights as well, she really knows how to utilize her length and keep that distance, keep people away with them body kicks and them front kicks and them side kicks. And then if you get too close, she's going to pop you over the top with the jab, come over with the overhand right and back you up, bro. Keep that pressure on you. So I really love how she fights, man. I really, really love how she fights. And you said sleeper. To me, she ain't a sleeper. To me, she's a beast waiting to get that chance at a title shot. I don't think nobody in this division is sleeping on Shorty because if you are, that she walking home with that belt. Like
when I say a sleeper, I mean like that's the one that will like damn near sleep anybody in the division.
Okay.
The sleeper is the one who everybody's sleeping on. Because a lot of times when we talk about these rankings, bro, you know we talking about the popularity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like if they are popular as well as winning fights, that's when they're gonna get that ranking faster. Of course. So so that's what I mean. Like people are sleeping on them. Like at the same time, people don't want to fight them, so they try to make them inactive. They try to sleep on them. Like sleeping on them goes. That's why I just say the sleeper. Like they are the sleeper. Like Rob Font is a sleeper in his division. You know what I'm saying? Like watch, I'm gonna put the definition of my definition of sleeper up there, because every division got one, and it's crazy because a lot of times those guys don't get those shots. Like Charles Oliveira was a sleeper. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just waiting for his moment.
Yes.
So the two people that I thought did they thing for real. Round 3 submission was Myra Agapova. I know I said
okay.
And
it was one of the prelims too.
Alexander Romanov.
Oh, I figured Romanov. Romanov is a dog. I like Lupi. Lupi was the one for me.
Okay.
I like her first round submission of Silvana Juarez. Sorry if I butchered that. But yeah, Loopy. Yeah. I like Shorty. I like it. Let's talk.
We got some things coming up. Leon Edwards and Jorge Masvidal, UFC 269.
That's on the Nunez Pena card.
Yeah. So
269.
269, Leon Edwards versus Masvidal. We got that coming up. First and foremost, I just want to say, Leon, we told you, bro. No, bro. We told you not to, bro. We told you stand strong. Dana just trying to get his money, bro. He trying to fill his cards, bro. But at the same time, do your thing, get your money. I feel that this is going to be a big fight for you. I feel like you're going to expose Masvidal for being for him being ready to get on the retirement train. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be your time, bro. You're just going to have to keep getting W's, apparently, because it's just like, who else? Like, there are so many other people, so many other podcasts, so many other sports analysts. They're talking about, like, why, how many more fights? Like, when is enough is enough.
Enough,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
when?
Sir.
When do you get a title shot? Like, why are you being stifled? I'm saying this all the time. Like, I've been saying this for a while, but you know what I'm saying? Like, small voice right now, but soon, right now. But
for right now, yeah.
But y'all gotta see what's happening. Like, why is Leon Edwards being stifled? Masvidal got 2 title shots in a fucking row. And then now Leon Edwards, which if he beats Leon Edwards, what the fuck do you think that's gonna do?
Bring that belt, Jorge. Bring that BMF.
Stop bringing that belt, Jorge. Don't bring that belt. Don't bring that belt. Keep it. Stop bringing it here. Like, I'm trying to.
That is your belt, sir.
That is your. I swear to God, bro. Like, you can't get beat and then finish and then keep the belt. Like, no, twice. And then now you trying to fight Leon Edwards, and I don't know. I didn't think Leon Edwards was a tall dude, but when you said little body, like, Leon Edwards is a big dude, bro.
He like 6'3", ain't he?
He like 6'3". He's a big dude. When he stood over Nate Diaz, I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like, Jorge, hey, all right, okay, all right. But I know why I'm putting my money on. Like, Jorge is about to come out there, and the fucked up thing is if Jorge wins, Leon Edwards is completely out of the conversation.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing.
Yeah.
All these fights, and the thing is, if he loses, he is completely out of the conversation.
He's done. Yeah.
And the thing about it is, if he would have lost to Nate Diaz, he would have been out of the conversation then. But I don't know why. Hey, he believe in himself. That's all it takes, to just believe in yourself. Me, I'm like, I believe in you, but it's just like, hold the fuck up. I'd be like, hold up, Dana, hold up. Like, all these fights.
Put some respect on my name.
Like, for real, what are we doing? Like,
yeah.
But
yeah, okay. So y'all know me. Y'all know my take on Leon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Leon. I've never said Leon was a bad fighter. I always thought that Leon was one of the best fighters. My whole thing was the whole entertainment piece. With that aside, now we're starting to veer into this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit now, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my shit's starting to veer into that. This is some bullshit, man, because we'll be on 10, 11 fights now. Beating people, whether it's decisions, whether it's finishes, whatever, you're getting dubs. And then number 2, it's like Jorge is, I don't know if y'all know this, but Jorge is like a regular on AEW. Like, he's got like an entertainment wrestler now. So for you to come back and for you to get this fight, it's just like, all right, bro. And then my thing is, okay, we all know the incident that happened where, you know what I'm saying, he pieced up he pieced up Leon Edwards, whatever, whatever that was. But my thing is like you, Leon, you got bigger fish to fry, bro. You need to start putting that fire up under Dana and being like, bro, put some respect on my name, son. Like, even though I understand, first of all, I don't understand why Jorge is ranked number 6 in the division. Neil Magny's better than him. Jeff Neal's better than him. Bilal's better than him. Chiesa's better than him. And those are just the immediate up underneath. No, the guys that's up underneath him immediately. But there's no reason that you should be in the ring with Masvidal. But this alludes to my point. Go in there and dominate. I have Leon Edwards walking all over Jorge. If anybody's wondering, that's my money. Leon's walking all over this man. But he needs to go in there and do that. Do not go in there playing with your food like you did with Nate Diaz. You need to go in there and you need to put this motherfucker out. You need to lay him on his back and put him down. So I don't know. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate the disrespect at all. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. When he walks through Jorge, I expect him to be next in line. Because after Colby loses to Usman, who's next? Do not give me Burns. I don't want to see no run back with Burns. The only other person that I would be okay, and I'm not even sure how okay, but I would be okay with jumping Leon in this aspect is Luque. That's the only person that I'd be like, oh, okay, I get it. I understand. But if it's anybody other than Luque, Leon needs to be next for that belt. He's earned it. I mean, let's just cut the bullshit. Your man's earned it. Show me one other fighter that's on a double-digit win streak, not named Shevchenko or Volkanovski. By the way, they're champs. I'm not sure if we're catching the theme there. They have the belt. They have the belt. You know what I'm saying? So show me another non-title fighter that's on a double-digit win streak that's getting disrespected as much as Leon Edwards, the most disrespected man in MMA. Let's put that out there. Let's throw some facts on the table. He's the most disrespected man in the MMA, in my opinion, right now. So
that's facts.
Leon, go in there, handle your business, bro. Eat your food.
Once again,
clean the plate, and let's go ahead and get my man a title shot. If he loses, he loses. But you know what I'm saying? If you get him in that opportunity, the only person he could blame if he loses is himself.
Yeah.
But right now, Sean Shelby, Dana, we looking at y'all. Like, why y'all keep disrespecting this man, bro? Why?
And the thing about it is, if Leon Edwards would have beat Kamaru, they will automatically have that trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be, I don't know why that wasn't, maybe, I don't know if it's the genius inside of Dana saying, all right, I'm gonna cultivate him some more. I'm gonna let him cook some more, let him get good, and where he could take Usman. We'll see. But this will be a clear indication of this, if that's possible. Because if he does anything close to what Usman did to Masvidal, then it's an automatic title shot. But I'm just tired of him getting stifled. It's just like this is 3 fights too late. Like for me, 3 fights too late talking about a title shot now. All you got to do is beat Nate Diaz. All you got to do is beat Masvidal. All you got to do is beat Bilal. Like I didn't believe that Bilal won in the first place. He could have starched Bilal, and I think they still wouldn't have been looking. So that's why they wasn't even tripping about the Bilal incident. They were just like, all right, pick somebody else, because that fight wasn't supposed to happen in the first place. They keep throwing people at him, bro, that have nothing to do with the direction.
He keep beating them. He keep knocking them down, bro. Set him up, I'm gonna knock him down, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm so ready to see this fight in December. I am really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when Jorge did that 3-piece in the soda, his hands was super quick. You know what I'm saying?
I just think 4 years ago.
Yeah, I think Leon Edwards just wasn't expecting that man to come from behind his back and just start throwing punches. Like, I understand that. Sometimes, like, it take a sixth sense. It take a sixth sense to know when a dude is about to pop off on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have it. Right. But It takes a different type of, yeah. And I felt that I have that sixth sense. If you were wondering, I have that sixth sense of knowing exactly the millisecond when it's somebody about to pop off on you, like even in a fighting second, like you could watch and be like, now,
he finna swing.
It's almost like a switch. Like I got to do what I got to do, and then that's when you almost can see it in people's eyes. But I wanted to play this. Like I think. Yeah, look, this is what I want. This is what I want right here. We about to hear from the guy himself once again on MMA Hour, Leon Edwards.
The ones who said that you were a coward, that you didn't want to take this fight, all this nonsense. What do you have to say to them? Ugly bastard or something.
Did he just call Masvidal an ugly bastard, bro?
He was talking about Gilbert Burns.
Oh. That fight might be next, just off the strength of that comment, bro.
He knows what's happening.
He knows.
Like sometimes that you're living in like a bizarro world or something, people calling you a coward, people calling you this and that, and yet you are literally fighting guys who some are not even ranked, some are, way like there's no one else that's doing this, Leon. It's crazy. I read it and I go nuts. I can't imagine how you read it. It's a mad world. It's mad. I've grown to realize these people are crazy. And I can't listen to it.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It's trash.
His last loss was Kamaru Usman,
the champ.
10 fights later. Y'all fucking tripping. Shout out Leon Edwards. Shout out Ariel Hawani. Shout out MMA Hour. But god damn, no. Like, is that where we at? Like, for what?
I can't even call it at this point, brother. Like I said, it's just pure disrespect at this point.
It's just I don't know.
Pure disrespect at this point.
It bothers me. You know what? I think he has a messed up combination of being a black guy that's from the UK.
It's very off-putting.
It's almost like
it's very off-putting.
The most like American plus, like, because everything that the Americans that like the racist Americans think, like a lot of those ideals are pure forms from the people who, you know what I'm saying, actually committed the things, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is like, I think his time is going to come eventually, you know what I'm saying, where he's going to shine and he's going to get his opportunity. So, you know, and I think it would add to Dana's story if Kamaru lost his belt and then immediately ran it back and got it back. That would be crazy. That would be fucking crazy, bro. And at the same time, it's almost like it has to play out like this because, you know.
Because what though? That's what I don't get.
Because
why does it have to play out?
It has to play out like that because there are guys that, because you got to look at it. The UFC it's not the UFC that's just like, yeah, we're going to make these decisions. No, let's not let him fight because I don't want him to fight. No, it's not the UFC doing that. It's the UFC allowing the fans to help them decide the matchups by the popularity. So when the fans say, all these people, I love Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor could be the worst fighter in the world, but if they love him, to continue to get fights. So in every time that he's in a place of a fight, there's another fighter that is being stifled. So it's just like, eventually it's like the UFC is trying to just keep a ship up with sponsorships and all these other shit, all this other shit when it's going down, because people are actually seeing like, yo, this is a popularity contest right now. Like, I thought we were putting the best fighters in here, like, and it's starting to overshadow Instagram and Twitter and all these other social medias are starting to become influence on damn near the judging. You know what I'm saying? Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when it comes to the commentary that these guys get, that a lot of the guys, mainly the fighters, the past fighters, not Joe Rogan, they give a commentary as if they're coaching more so than they are actually commentating on what the fuck is actually happening.
Right.
They're saying what you should do to get out of this. Why are we talking about what you need to do to get out? I can understand, like, if he's been caught in that submission for a long fucking time, then that's when you're talking about, those are things to talk about. But no, soon as you get locked in the submission, twist the arm. No, you're coaching, sir.
Yeah.
You're starting to coach.
And I've noticed how they only commentate a certain way when it comes to a certain
they're
fighter.
coaching.
I've noticed that, yeah.
When their fighter is winning, or it's a fighter that they like they'll say, oh, all he has to do is drop that. Oh,
like they can't hear that.
Yeah, maybe all he has to do is come forward a little bit more. Maybe if he feinted the hit, like, you're coaching, sir. You're coaching.
Get that man a towel.
So all these commentators that are commentators, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's almost like they're coaching, and it's not like they're commentating. So everybody's like always talking about like Joe Rogan and how he doesn't add to the commentator booth. Yes, he does, because he commentates. Yeah. He talks about what is actually happening.
And he's the only one that is not an ex-fighter. Majority of these guys have been in the octagon, and I think that's a problem. I think that's a problem. That plays into it. DC, Felder, the only other one that
DC does a good job of commentating, but at the same time, it's still a lot of coaching. You know what I'm saying? I would say DC is the best out of, when it comes to the commentating, team, like, because he can do both. Because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I do like a little bit of like, all he has to do is transition this to do that. Like, I do like a little bit of that. But if you're coaching, every time this dude gets in a predicament, you're saying what he needs to do to get out of it. You're saying what he needs to do to get closer on the stand-up. You're saying he need to feint more. Oh, we're used to seeing him feint more. Why is he not fainting? Like,
that's
you're
insider training. That's insider training.
Like, that's conflict of interest, like shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, let's get to the next thing. Jon Jones is now suspended from his gym, his frequent gym, and you'll see the gym whenever he's just go to his Instagram. It's his fucking home gym.
Him. Yeah.
I can't, bro. Like, I can't imagine you, bro. You ever go into a gym for the first time? Like, imagine relocating and you just go into a new gym. Ain't that? I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't that like some of the like most uncomfortable shit? Like, you could go there and you could just focus on what you need to do, but ain't nothing worse than looking for some shit and not knowing where it is when you try to.
Looking like a noob in the gym.
When you at the gym and you going in different directions.
Yeah, just looking dumb.
It's just like, you don't care about what people think, but you feeling like, goddamn, my ass is in this gym, not knowing where the fuck anything is. Yeah. Why can't I just know it already?
Where's the squat rack? I just want to do some squats.
But the thing about it is, I think this was a pressure move to get Jon Jones to tell the gym owner or the people at the gym what happened. I think he was being under wraps about it, just coming back in the gym, acting like ain't shit happened. And everybody around him is doing the same thing, acting like ain't shit happened. And everybody is talking behind his back like, what the fuck happened? And then everybody's like, no, Jon Jones, he didn't talk to me. And then Jon Jones, he keeps coming back in. All right, everybody, come on, let's be motivated. And they see what the fuck is going on, but nobody's trying to speak up and say nothing to Jon Jones. So now it's like you becoming a distraction because we all talking behind your back and we all want to know what the fuck happened. So you're too much of a distraction. You're not going to tell us what happened. So maybe leave. And then what happens next? Jon Jones issues a statement. Ow, bit my tongue. Jon Jones issues it was with the Invisalign. Invisalign got in the way. Jon Jones issues a statement talking about what happened and just clearing his name, but saying he didn't hit his wife. Mm-hmm. So all the people like Schwab talk about he can't come up to the show and stuff like that. Like, all right, that's your show.
Yeah.
But it's just like keep that same energy with everything. Yeah. Keep that same energy with Chuck Liddell. Like keep all that, keep that same energy. That's all I can ask of people. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever people like really hard down on the side, I love that. But it's the going on the other back on the other side and flip flopping and all that. Okay, now you here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, stand on that. We fuck with you. We fuck with you, Brendan Schwab. You ain't give us no reason not to. You know, but at the same time, it's just like I just hope you stand on that because we fuck with you. So you don't want Jon Jones on the show. He gonna be up here. Right. If Jon Jones want to come the fuck up here, we gonna come up here because guess what? At the same time, this is an outlet. This is a media outlet. Yeah. So at the same time, it's just like, oh, we into canceling people. Yeah. All right, we gonna be here. We pay our bills.
We pay.
You know what I'm saying?
The lights pay our bills.
Yeah, on God. You know what I'm saying? He's my lights. He's my lights. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no endorsements for the lights. So
yeah, that's just crazy. It's a slippery slope. Like I've mentioned before, domestic violence is nothing to play with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if Jon Jones chooses not to, like, okay, going back to your point, who the fuck are they to be like, you have to give us the details or you can't train here? Bro, I'm pretty sure Jon Jones is the most recognizable name to ever walk through that gym. I want to call it the gym that Jon Jones built. Because without Jon Jones, I'm not sure we would even be talking about your gym. Because of Jon Jones, that's why you're even getting any of this publicity towards your gym.
Yeah. Well, they got like Holly Holm and now
who's the most recognizable name coming out of that gym?
Jon Jones for sure. And now they got the boxer that went MMA, the girl.
Oh, Clarissa Shields.
And why you think she came there? Because of Jon Jones.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, why throw that man on the street because he chooses not to? If you want to help, this is not helping. If you want to help, go get that man some classes. Go get that man some counseling. Go sit down. Go get that man a therapist. Yep. But helping is not being like, okay, because you don't want to, relive the details of a very terrible night. Because mind you, my man was inducted into the Hall of Fame that night for a fight, or an excellent fight. But he's a Hall of Famer in essence. So, I wouldn't want to relive that night either. The biggest night of my life turned probably one of the worst nights of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to...
Yeah, in an easy fashion. You could have got a flat tire and then be like, damn, it turned to a fucked up night. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if I haven't been... Mind you, he hasn't been to court yet. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Let's not forget that, people. So if the situation's me, I'm not going to talk about a pending court case. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who you are. Probably with my parents behind closed doors. But now it's kind of like, can you trust these people? When Jon Jones gets exonerated for all of this and his name gets wiped clear, now you're going to give my man his flowers? Now you're going to be like, all right, yeah, you can come back and train. No, fuck you, bro. Yeah.
It's like, that's what I'm saying. People got to stand on that. But
you got to stand on it, bro.
Albuquerque is his home. And I just wonder where he's going to train now. I wonder if he's going to try to, now is that just going to kind of squeeze him out to the UFC center in Vegas and for him to train there? Because at the same time, it's just like, I wonder if the athletes that train there, I wonder if it costs to use those facilities. I wonder if it's to keep tabs on them, if it will help keep tabs on them. But I don't know, bro. Like, I just think Jon Jones has so many options now. Like what gym really don't want to take you? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, come to Denver. Shit, come to Denver. Trevor Whitman will help you out.
So they would love to have him in Denver.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you have options to go wherever you want to go. This coach, this owner of the gym just wanted the information. That's why I firmly believe that. I firmly believe he wanted to know everything. He wanted to be able to decipher if it was good enough for him to have you in there.
Yeah, continue to represent his gym.
Because either way, for him, I let Jon Jones go out of this gym, and I used to train Jon Jones in his gym. So you always have accolades to that gym now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it probably didn't hurt you. And the fact that Jon Jones is not actively fighting right now. So yeah, I'm sure you were cool with that. But I'm just saying, like, just be ready for the glow up. And I hope that doesn't take so much away from the gym that, you know, they suffer. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what
bite off your nose and smite your face type.
Yeah. And that's what threw me off was the whole temporarily suspended. Like, it's like you don't believe
they want to keep them within, you know,
like
arm's distance.
In case you do come out clean, we want you to come back. If I'm Jon Jones, I'm like, bro, fuck y'all, bro. Like, if you're not riding with me now, like you said, bro, keep that same energy, bro. You're not gonna ride with me later when I try to tell you it wasn't what, you know, the media is portraying it to be, and everybody, what you're seeing in these tabloids and on the internet and all of this, bro. Like, either you gonna ride to the wheels fall off, bro. We're not taking the car, brother.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
real shit.
You be realer about the situation, because I hate shit. Like, that's the fakest shit to me ever, is to temporarily suspend somebody. Because all that says to me is, hey, I don't believe in you right now, but if you come back cool, then yeah, come on back. No, bro. Like, ride with that man, bro. Like, that man has brought that gym so much money. That man has brought that gym a lot of championship fighters and future championship fighters. Like, you owe Jon Jones a little bit more respect than what you're giving him right now.
If anything, I would have just gave him different hours in the gym. I would have said, Jon Jones, all right, you fucking up. I'm not suspending you from the gym, but what I will do is you have to come to the gym only at these hours, because you're such a distraction. I don't even want nobody knowing that you're still going to this gym. Mm-hmm. So I need you to come at these hours, because if being a distraction is the issue, there's so many other ways to work around that.
They're suspending them, right?
Yeah, but you know what I think it is? Sometimes it don't even be like the men that be having the issue. Dudes go home to their wives and they're like, and she's like, oh my God, you're gonna keep letting that woman beater stay at your gym. Oh my goodness, she's gonna keep him at your gym. What about your morals? What do you think about your wife? What do you think about that? Like, those things play with guys. That a lot of times dudes don't even be giving a fuck. And then they go home and they get an earful. And then
the wife,
And then that's when you get situations like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, watch the movie 300. You know what I'm saying? They went to war.
Kill.
Yeah.
Behind Shorty.
Yeah. Yes, bro. Yes. See, that's my favorite movie though. But like that just means women have a hand on a lot.
Yeah.
But either way,
especially when they're married.
Yes. So I just hope that, like, whatever they did, maybe they know it's more. Maybe it's actually more things that didn't happen. Maybe Jon Jones in the gym, maybe they were already not feeling it. Let's just say that. And they chose to let him go. That could be an issue as well. That could be one of those situations. This cannot just all be out the blue. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this could be about other issues and somebody choosing to hold Jon Jones accountable. Because at the same time, we talk a lot about Jon Jones and like how everybody coming down hard on him. I do. But at the same time, there has to be facets of accountability. And like when they come in and they see Jon Jones, all right, we're getting back to it, doing the right thing. They probably like, all right, we've been seeing that. We've been seeing this. You'll go wild out and then come right back like nothing happened. Mm-hmm. We don't need that. I don't know, bro. What you think about? You think he should just go to another gym or something?
Honestly, I think he should just start.
Or you just work out at home.
I mean, okay. Me being realistic, I'm sure Jon Jones has enough credibility and enough pull,
absolutely,
to bring fighters in. Like, I don't feel like Jon needs to be a part of a gym to be successful, right? He's already better than half the fighters, 98% of the fighters that he's in the gym with. But I understand those fighters giving him different looks, giving them different burn, giving them a different, you know what I'm saying, type of fight. So I get that. But I feel like, you know, if you don't want to start your own gym, then train at home. Tell people to fly out. I'm sure a lot of these fighters would love to come. Hey, let me go spar with Jon Jones. Pound for pound, the greatest fighter ever. Let me go fight. Let me go spar with Jon Jones, because 9 times out of 10, that's not even going to do something for Jon Jones. It's going to get you out there, because 9 times out of 10, Jon Jones is going to shout you out and then post-fight interviews. Oh yeah, I had a great camp with so and so. So and so gave me such an excellent look and got me prepared for. Like, I don't even think Jon needs to waste his time with this. Just
stay focused.
Yeah,
stay focused, bro. Like you can go any gym, shit. Go into a motherfucking Planet Fitness, shit. Crunch Fitness. Go into one of those. Just work it out from there. Like, let's get it. Either way, because it's like I'm going off the strength of like you innocent, and that was just one of those incidents where, like, because like it happened. I swear to God, guys can try to be like, hey, don't put your hands on a woman. Don't put hands on a woman. But if you are in a toxic relationship, or you have toxic aspects of your relationship, and sometimes like y'all live in a close proximity and you need to walk past or something like that, or
some sort of physical
you grab a phone because you're trying to see something, or she grab a phone or something, it's always something like that, and she snatch it out your hand. That's domestic right there. You know what I'm saying? So these things be happening so frequently, and a lot of it be driven off emotion. So like, it don't necessarily have to be somebody they hate each other. They were in they could have been in an argument, and so many things happen. But we know it's not a hitting, striking based on what Jon Jones has said, based on what the police report is. The police report is saying. So at the same time, it's just like, that's what we going off of. So I understand there's people not wanting to talk about it. I wouldn't want to talk about it either. Like, but I feel like because we are who we are, we gotta speak on that. So hopefully everything work out with Jon Jones. Hopefully everything works out with him and his fiance. You know, it seems like it is. It seems like they right back. You know what I'm saying? They just had to maybe hit up the therapist real quick. Like, all right, okay, we got to talk about some shit, get over some things. All right, we right back.
Spend a couple nights apart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sleep on the couch type
vibe. Yeah, something. You know what I'm saying? But like, regardless, it's being worked. You know what I'm saying? It's being worked.
That's all that matters, man. As long as them two work through whatever issues that they got, and you know what I'm saying, they reconcile that love, that because they obviously love each other. Yeah. So as long as the love prevails in the end, bro, that's all that. Whatever we say, whatever the media said, it really don't fucking matter, bro. Yep. None of us have the details. None of us have the exact details of what went down in the room. So it's all speculation at the end of the day.
So I think that Jon Jones, if you go into another gym, I think that
Houston got room for you.
I think that you should go into a gym that you feel that you actually go into it for a while, you know, maybe do a week, 2 weeks, and find a coach that you think that you could trust, and only break that information to him. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make it contractual, give him an NDA, non-disclosure.
Do that. Sign that paperwork.
Do what you need to do, but let him know that like this is not everything that everybody's portraying you to be. That's not what happened in this situation. So just as long as you can portray that to somebody, because there's going to be people you got to tell if you want to be able to get yourself in better spots. A lot of times people don't be wanting to tell because they do got the case going on, and because it's super personal. But if your personal business is all in the news, then you might have to tell somebody. So hopefully you do that. You can get you in a gym.
A person of Jon Jones' magnitude, he's gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
eventually.
You can't keep this one up under the rug because, like you said, how big he is and who he is.
Or you want to get an owner of a gym who is a real one like that. I'm going to talk about Real One Infinity. That's a brand of quality knit, quality fashion, quality wear, just for you. Real One Infinity.
All right, so are we so you get
and it's gonna be like, you know what, Jon Jones, like you already said it on Twitter, you already said that. All right, I'm rocking with you. Train here. We got UFC fighters training here. Pull up.
Pull up.
So like it's somebody out there, even if it's overseas, but I know somebody in the States is gonna like say, Jon Jones, this can be home.
Called his phone after he dropped the Twitter post. Oh, you got dropped? Oh, I bet. Come through.
Pull up,
come through. You know what I'm saying? So, and what's gonna make it even sweeter is when Jon Jones gets through all of this and comes back and wins that heavyweight belt. I just want Jon Jones to look at the camera and smile, bro. That's all I want you to do, bro. Hold your belt up and smile. Hold your belt up and smile, bro. I would love to see Marina and Joanna. Oh my gosh.
All right, just
wait. What is
this? This is a tweet from Jon Jones. Was that? I don't know, John. When the police put out a report saying that there was blood on her clothes, sheet, and lips. I don't know how the blood got there. I'm not saying you hit her or anything. All I'm saying is either the cops are lying or
who put that?
Somebody named Big K.
Delete your Twitter, bro. Big K.
Big K.
Big X. It's a big no for me, dog.
All I'm saying is like, okay, thanks.
Right.
But Jon Jones said, I love how people are imagining the worst possible situation in their heads and making it somehow factual. I never hit my fiance, and our daughters were woken up after our confrontation. My daughters didn't see or hear us argue. So
who are we not to take his word for it? Like, who are you?
Clear cut.
A liar, bro. Like, who the fuck are you? If Jon Jones said he didn't do that shit, he didn't do that shit innocent until proven guilty. That's shit's a thing, bro. Like, who are we to be like, oh,
let me get off Twitter because Twitter be wild and look.
You know, that's making the bloopers right there, bro. But yeah, bro, stop. Y'all, until y'all know the details, bro, stop. I mean, I understand, you know, in the world, people going to inject their opinions and all that, but at the same time, like, at the end of the day, this is a man's livelihood and this is a man's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is
don't put your personal traumas inside of this to try to push it into something that it's not. I can have this conversation with anybody and say, hey, I don't think Jon Jones really hit his wife. Oh my God, you don't think so? I know what it's like. Like there, you see, so people are already ready to hop on this train because of what their situation was. So please detach yourself from this situation.
All the fuck back.
Unless somebody's saying that I need sympathy until somebody says I need some relatability, because like you guys are giving what's not asked. You know what I'm saying? Like people are not asking for you to give your sympathy because this is not this situation. This is a situation that police were called because there was a disturbance. So that means that someone called the police because they heard enough arguing to say somebody's in danger.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure his wife comes out and be like, yeah, John beat the shit out of me. Fall the fuck back, bro.
And what I'm saying is,
bro,
sometimes when I be in here and me and I take Rob be arguing, you would think it's people about to fight. If you come downstairs, you would think that somebody about to start moving some furniture. So, but at the same time, like we could be talking about anything. It's just the tones and the cadence and how it sounds.
That's man shit. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like
some of y'all won't understand that. That's like, man.
Exactly. Like, oh my God, why is he talking so aggressively? Ain't nobody talking aggressive.
We got years.
I'm just letting you know what it is.
They don't know about the drill pads, the drill weekends and the practices.
Yep, the grappling on the drill mats that is straight up asphalt.
Blacktop.
Knees is fucking skin on your knees gone.
We've been doing jujitsu since the jump, sir. Since the jump. But yeah.
So Luke Rockhold is out. I just want to say that I was looking forward to seeing Luke Rockhold, but
yeah, me too. I fuck with Luke.
I just wanted somebody to kick Sean Strickland in the face, like a solid.
I don't like him either.
I ain't say I don't like him. I'm just saying like I'm just saying like he like the way he talks is just like I want him to fight somebody that's going to show him something. And every time I see him fight straight up like dogs, and then like dismantle him by just standing up and with his feet like this far apart, and then just throwing punches at him. Like, why you let this man touch you so much? Why is he doing this to you?
Wait. we cannot take any more shots.
I'm talking about at Uriah Hall. That's what I'm talking.
We've been blocked.
Uriah Hall blocked us on Instagram, not on Twitter though.
We fucking made it.
I don't know. I ain't want to be like, that's some weird shit. Like, I would never think that like one of the cool, because I think that if Uriah Hall was like, if we met in a different setting, I think that he would be a cool ass dude. But like the way he gets defensive about his fighting, that's where I think we'll be arguing. If we ever around each other, we'll be arguing. You know what I'm saying? So, or just fucking throwing hands. I don't know. But at the same time,
I was turned off at tough. Like, okay, me, I don't really be with the emotions and stuff like that and the sensitivity, especially when it comes to men. You know what I'm saying? I don't be with the emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We can shoot our opinions and all that, but you don't gotta get standoffs. You don't gotta go blocking. Like how
you're being weird.
When you've never met a day in your life, get under your skin that much that you went to our page, found the block button, and blocked us.
Bro,
we have that much power over you. I don't even want to talk to you now.
Hey, maybe he just don't want us to tag him no more or something. Because like this is what we're not going to do. We're not going to say what we need to say, get it off our chest, and you're not going to get tagged, and we ain't gonna put an address on it. Like that's. I'm sorry. Like I think that's weird. Like a lot of guys like Bilal just gave this whole statement out, not saying Sean Strickland's name, but he said like once again, here we are again talking about Bilal. Because Bilal just be doing stuff. Nobody else be noticing what Bilal be doing. Bilal be out here on complete bullshit, just doing shit. And nobody say nothing about it. Hey, I think oblique kick should be banned. Like, what? Why you're just saying things, sir. Now you're trying to fight Sean Strickland, who's not even in your damn weight division. For no fucking reason. You already at the desk, bro. What else do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else do you want? So he made this whole video about Sean Strickland saying he don't want to be a champ. He's not worried about a belt, which is facts. He's talking about how he just wants to kill somebody. That's what Bilal said.
Bilal knows how to stay relevant. Shout out to Bilal.
Bilal knows how to say what he need to say. But that shit was funny when he said that shit about Sean Strickland. But I was just saying, like, just put an address on it, sir. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what you're saying, but just put an address on it. Sean Strickland, like, he ain't worried about nobody. He said something back. But like Sean Strickland, you were literally talking about, you know, not getting or not worried about fighting ranked guys, not worried about a title shot. You were talking about all those things. Now you sounding real strategic in that last video. You were sounding very calculated, sounded very, if I divide the 2 and multiply the 12, then I could possibly fight. Like, no, that's how you were sounding in your video. Normally you sound like, I don't give a fuck who I can fight. Normally that's how you sound. No, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I don't care. Fuck, I'll fight anybody. Fuck, put a little kid in here. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Sean Strickland, that was the demeanor. So I understand, like, I'm not just keeping that same energy. Now they talking Luke Rockhold. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about fighting Luke Rockhold. That puts you in looks to what? Fight Izzy and get starched.
Right, don't nobody want to see Izzy.
Not Sean Strickland. No,
nobody.
No, I'm saying it's certain guys that I would like to see a fight with Izzy, but at the same time, Sean Strickland, no, that would be the most irritating fight to watch. I believe that. Not on Izzy's behalf, but just the fact that Sean Strickland is there by just standing up and just hitting dudes like this. Like he remind me of one of them those little puncher things that they have in the ring.
Or sock and block robots where you press the button.
Yeah, like
hyperextended elbows.
But he be touching people, like he be touching them up. So that's why I'm just saying, like, he a problem.
Circles around him though, man. Like Izzy movement is too much for him. That's
what I'm saying. And I know that. So that's what I'm saying. Like that would be annoying. That would be annoying. I mean, he would have been fucking motherfuckers up by doing what he does. Like, I'm just go in there and do my thing, which he did against Uriah Hall. That was a mental one for Uriah Hall.
Only fight I'm interested in this Whitaker Izzy. I like to see this whole.
Oh my god!
I guess people would like to call it a new and improved version. I mean, I feel like Izzy's just gonna walk him, but I like to see what adjustments Whitaker has made. Let's see if you can avoid that right hand straight down the pipe again, because you're gonna be on your back if you don't. And then after Izzy beats him, the only fight I'm really interested in is Brunson. Brunson's proved himself. Brunson's a whole different animal now.
So we just gonna disregard Jared Cannonier again? God damn! I swear.
I'm sorry.
I swear.
I'm just saying, Brunson look.
Jared Cannonier never fought Izzy, so that's let's start there. There's not the Luke. There's not a Luke Leon Edwards type of vibe. There's not what we going on. That's not what's going on there. I don't think Brunson should have took another fight. Should take another fight. No, I think Brunson should have taken another fight.
I think the only reason not Cannonier is just because if I could look at your event results, and you know how they showed the 3 fights at a time. If I'm looking at your event results and I'm going all the way back to 2019, that just shows me that you're inactive for whatever reason.
For any reason, yeah.
You're inactive. So that's why I said that's probably why Brunson's going to get the look before Cannonier. It's just off of activity. You fought once in 2020 and you lost to Whitaker. And then August, you just beat Gaslam. Now, if we go to Brunson been dog walking niggas, right? Like,
okay, so I agree. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I do. It makes a little sense.
It's just an activity argument for me. That's the only reason I would say Cannonier would get his shot after Brunson.
Yeah, because it was like Whitaker and because like you know what I'm saying. I believe in being fair. You know what I'm saying. I don't believe in Masvidal getting 2 title shots back to back. You know what I'm saying. I believe in being fair. You know what I'm saying. So speaking of fair, Moreno Figueiredo 3.
God, that's gonna be fire.
UFC 70, January 22nd. Hey, that's my son's birthday.
Happy birthday, nephew. Hey, my thing is, I don't know about this fight though. This fight can go either way. I feel like the title may change.
Yeah.
I feel like it may change.
But I don't know if Figueiredo would, if he loses, go up and wait.
Go up. You got to.
If you win, go up.
You think so?
Yeah, because look, if he wins, if Moreno wins, not Moreno, but if Figueiredo wins, then it ain't nobody else really in the division to
be fucking with, right?
For right now, because Moreno could run that back with Pantoja because he was going to do it for a title shot anyway, or Pantoja was going to Pantoja's going to try to get that title shot because I think Pantoja's next up. Should be next up.
Regardless of who wins that belt,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Me, personally, here's my scenario. If he loses, you move up to bantamweight, which I feel like is a better fit for you anyway.
Yeah.
You win, then you just run it with Pantoja. You beat Pantoja. If you beat Pantoja, then you move up. I feel like eventually Figueiredo needs to get out of flyweight.
This is into 2022 type of vibes. Like, if like you know what I'm saying, he get that W, get this W on the 22nd, and then I'm sure they're gonna have the bantamweight shit figured out by then with the Jon and definitely. That's when that'll be a nice breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Or the motherfuckers still be fighting for their life, fucking pulling out and putting in fights and fucking.
When you think
contest and
when you think Ultimate will be?
When you think when I think Ultimate, I think 2022.
I'm about to say I didn't even take.
I think latest. Yeah, I think latest would be like I think mid 2022. I think latest.
Okay. You think they're gonna let him hold on that long?
No.
So what do
that's
you
what
feel
I'm saying.
Like having? You feel like a strip?
That's why I say before that. I think he's going to press it and they're going to end up fighting. He's probably going to end up fighting at the top of the year. That's what I believe. Maybe at the top of the year, maybe December. They still trying to figure it out, but he locked in that Jon Sandhagen shit fast as fuck. So we'll see what happens with that shit.
I'm interested in that.
Yep. But yeah, bro. What you
Oh no, man. It's a good time. Good time to be a UFC fan.
Yeah, bro.
What's next for Volk? Yair?
Don't he have
Yair does have a fight coming up.
Holloway?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is one that's supposed to expose him. You know, I think Holloway is just supposed to expose him in this. I think that's what's supposed to happen.
Supposed to. But what's gonna happen is Yair is gonna dog walk Max Holloway.
You think so, right?
I apologize for all the Max Holloway fans. I'm a Max Holloway fan myself, so don't get it twisted. I don't want nobody watching this to be like, oh my God, he hates Max Holloway. No, I don't. I fuck with Max Holloway the long way. But I just feel like Yair is ready to take that step, and Max is ready to be on his way out. Because you know what I'm saying? What I'm not looking forward to is Max Holloway beating him and then getting destroyed by Volk. Because that's what's going to happen. You step in that ring with Alexander Volkanovski and it's put a bow on it. The shit's done, bro.
Hey, last week Loopy was fighting, right? Remember, Loopy's fighting this weekend too.
She's running it back like that?
She's running it back, and she the favorite? What? She fighting Luana Carolina.
Oh, wait. We skipping all over everything.
No, yeah. Oh, what?
Aspen Lab got a fight coming up. We ain't even talk about Aspen Lab.
Yeah. But I just wanted to shout a few out that I saw.
Shout out to her for fighting 2 weeks in a row, though.
Hey, shout out to Loopy. Shout out to Loopy for jumping out there.
Shout out to
the muscle.
With a name like that, you should be fighting 2 weeks in a row.
Jim Miller, Eric Gonzalez. I think Eric Gonzalez going show is going to be an upset. So keep that on hush. Eric Gonzalez is going to be an upset because Jim Miller is the favorite in this one. So y'all watch out. Y'all be putting so much. Y'all really know how to promo some shit. UFC. Carlos Felipe. Go ahead.
You want to know what I'm disappointed at? This has nothing to do with what you're talking about, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. I'm upset that Makayev is wasting his time. I feel the same way about Makayev like you do about Leon Edwards. Dan Hooker, okay, great fighter, no disrespect. You're not fucking with baby Habib. I feel like Makayev should be either fighting the likes of Dariush, because let's not forget, Dariush is a sleeper. I'm gonna use your word. He's a sleeper for that belt because Dariush is a whole different beast. But I just feel like it's just so much competition that, but I like what Makayev is doing. He's like, fucking, I don't care who you put in front of me, I'm gonna fight him. I like that about him. At the same time, bro, go get your money, bro. This next one, if you ain't talking title contention, we talking number one contender. He's clearly that much better than a lot of these people in this division.
I think we need to see it because like him beating a Tony Ferguson, I don't feel that.
For me.
I don't feel that. You know what I'm saying?
That's some mid right there.
Like I hear you, yeah. I hear you, but you know what I'm saying? Like nah, but we good.
Yeah. Or RDA, him fighting RDA, like I'm good on RDA.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like Dariush was supposed to. I think they was trying to cradle him up a little bit. They was trying to cradle him.
Give me Makayev and Oliveira. Yeah, I want to see that.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what they've been avoiding all this time, bro. They've been avoiding this.
That's the money.
Islam. Ben said Islam was a sleeper. Yeah. Like what? Like this man been going off since like when he beat Dober, Drew Dober. I was like, yeah. This dude is a damn problem. Like he's like Khabib, like he exhausts dudes, you know what I'm saying, and just put him out. Either put him out or just, you know what I'm saying, get a unanimous decision. So
we ain't heard from Neil Magny or Jeff Neal.
I think Neil Magny should pop out. he should pop out soon. But I think he probably don't want to pop out until he get a good fight, man. Like all these good fights keep floating around. Like I think he should fucking fight Sean Strickland. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
He would have to go up. I wouldn't see it.
But I think he could. I think he could fill out. I think he could fill. I believe he could fill out 185, bro.
Probably. I would.
I wonder how hard it would be.
That's 8 and 9 right there. That's a good little rankings matchup right there.
Yeah, because it's almost like he keeps sitting in this weird area in the rankings. So, but I don't know if he would go up because like it'll be a power issue, a power difference. Because you know what I'm saying, Neil Magny would just touch you up the whole fight. You know what I'm saying, 1,000 times. Like, you know what I'm saying, not really known for like the power strike.
You're just gonna keep Bob the
yeah, like I just be you just
ow.
The way I noticed it is just like because his hit sound is like he's like huh, huh, huh. That's his hit sound. So I just noticed, I just hear that throughout the fight, and then next thing at the end of the fight, you just see a motherfucker just touched up, face swollen, they face all swollen. Like god damn, like he's gonna touch him. That's it. Arlovsky fighting this weekend too. I want to see Arlovsky win. I think Carlos Felipe might come through with the W. Aspen Lab missed weight last week and got a main event. So shout out to the Pinky Promise. But she made a point. She said, don't you think the UFC called a bunch of other people and nobody said, and everybody said no? I believe that they called probably about a few people, and then it's 700 fucking fighters. You know, like probably a couple hundred female fighters. No, they didn't call everybody.
Right. I'm gonna say, where's this proof that they
like they didn't call her? Don't you think they called her? No, you were supposed to fight. Like, okay, we got you.
My thing is, Aspen Lad is ranked. Where's she at? She's ranked 3. Okay. Here's my mindset behind it. Number one, if I'm a UFC fighter, I'm staying ready regardless. Because you know, injuries happen, dropouts happen all the time. I'm staying ready regardless. But when you're a fucking top 3 contender in a division, man, there's no excuse why you I don't give a fuck if they called you. Shout out to James Krause because he tried to take a fight on 2 days' notice and he made weight. But I don't give a fuck if they call you.
Yeah, shout out to James Krause. Yeah,
24 hours before the fight, bro. You there's no reason you should have missed weight. We're talking top 3. We're talking title. You're sitting under D. Randami and Holly Holm. We're talking title contention.
Maybe this is she taking this fight like, all right, this is my redemption, and I still need a bag because I just missed out on
it. But I like what a lot of these fighters are doing. Like Izzy, it was another fighter. Like change them purse rules, bro. For every pound you miss, bro, that's a percentage. You miss it by 4 pounds. Cool, 40% of your purse, mine. Thanks. And I believe you should get a drop in the rankings too, because you're a professional. Yeah, that's part of your job is to stay ready. Yeah, stay within shape. Like
if you could drop in the pound for pound for legal reasons, then you should be able to drop in the pound for pound for not dropping pounds.
Not doing your
for not dropping pounds.
For not doing your goddamn job, bro. Like, come on, dude. That's like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You were a maintainer. I was considered a maintainer when I built bombs, bro. It's like if I forget to fucking drop a detonator in a bomb and that bitch goes overseas, now what?
Exactly. You know exactly. It ain't just no pay cut. No, that's a huge pay cut.
That's a life cut.
It's a huge pay cut.
Yeah, bro. That's some bullshit, bro. Like, stop, man. Y'all need to make these fighters feel it. And as he said it, they're not feeling it, man.
Yeah.
They're not feeling. They don't get.
But on the back end, you got to pay more. You know what I'm saying? Like Dana can say we don't know what goes on, and fighter pay, and Kevin Holland can say all you got to do is just fight more. But like, the UFC is a big company, like, and I know they crunch numbers in different ways where they can see where they can project paying fighters more, but they're going to do what they like. What owner of a company is going to say, you know what, I can pay you $50,000, but I can get away with paying you $30,000. They're going to fucking pay you $30,000.
They're going to pay you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just keep that in mind. Y'all are independent contractors, so keep that in mind as well. Even though y'all under contract, y'all are independent contractors. So, and y'all got power. Because if all 700 fighters say, I'm not fighting.
Ain't no UFC. Dana, you're short. You want to get your fat ass in the ring. You heard Oscar De La Hoya call him out?
Yeah, but I think it's funny every time Dana White called Oscar De La Hoya a crackhead. I don't know why I get a little giggle every time Dana call Oscar De La Hoya a crackhead, but I don't know why, bro. But he don't even have to do crack. I just think it's funny that that's what he chooses to call him. For real, bro. Dana White be wilding, bro. But yeah, bro.
Hey, he still got aerial band.
I don't know if he got. I didn't know he had aerial band.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I know. They used to always get into it because Ariel used to be like his voice sometimes, bro. I had to get past Ariel's voice, bro.
It's because he keeps his composure. Like when you're trying to be mad at him, he's like, "But why are you so mad?" I'm just.
I think that's because that's just his tone. That's just what it is. Like
you can't get.
Maybe if I'm crying, I want you to talk to me like that. Maybe, but like no, just like let's.
I'm calling you a bitch, but why am I a bitch, Dana? I'm just trying to ask.
Wow, why would that be something that you come up with? How would that come across your mind? Like, why would you? Like, no.
Mad, but the question still remains the same.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's what's coming up for this Saturday. Was the UFC Vegas 40?
Yes.
Fight night 40.
Yes.
Aspen Lab versus Dumont. I want to just put money on Dumont just because I'm not feeling Aspen Lab, even though I know that she a beast. But I just want to see what happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see how much she's gonna put into this fight. Because when you miss weight, that's when people can be like, all right, how much do you want? How serious are you? That question is now in place.
Right.
So,
right.
But yeah, bro, you got anything else?
I'm good, brother.
Yeah, bro. Let me get to my man jiu-jitsu practice because he can fucking get it together. Because he was lunching last time.
Yeah, I got a meeting that I got to jump into another one anyway. So,
all right, bro. Well, y'all heard it. Make sure y'all tune in with us on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, anywhere that you can hear podcasts. Make sure y'all tune in with us. The RoundHouse RoundTable, and we out of here.
Y'all be easy, man.
That's why I use the heat as a sword. Cause keep the peace is important. They go keys for you. Say please. That's one, please. Don't need no one. That's two, please. Don't leave. That's 3, 4. If you do